The shortest song title of all time for the Red Hots?
It's a short song.
It's a tiny little number. I'm glad If is on our record.
Me too. I'd be bummed if it wasn't.
I would be bummed.
Yeah.
I'll tell you where I feel like it got its inspiration, and I don't really know because I didn't get the ball rolling. But I feel like it came out of our foray into folk music.
Flea had brought that in, and it was kind of, even though it was kind of folky, it's ended up being one of my favorite things on the record, and it really serves a wonderful place on the record because there is nothing else that's anything like it.
You know, when I wrote those parts, I was just sitting right on this couch.
All that Fairport convention that was going around there for a while.
Yeah.
Energetically, it just seems to be coming from that kind of a place.
It could be. I mean, it's from everything. I was also like listening to like a lot of Neil. You know, which is acoustic-y, but it doesn't really sound like that either.
Does not sound like Neil.
Yeah, but that's really what I was listening
You're talking
to
about Neil Diamond.
a lot of at the time.
For me, just purely listening to just the bass and the vocal, it was reminding me of like some of the like the mellower Zeppelin things or whatever. That was my reference point for it. I'm certainly not comparing it to Led Zeppelin. I'm just saying like that's what it felt like to me, was that kind of like mellow, folky feeling that's still somehow like based in a kind of strength that not all folk music has.
I just remember sitting down there and writing it and thinking I was onto something good.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you have a knack of coming up with kind of esoteric, bass movements that grow into something, but you're not afraid to sit down and write some avant-garde shit on the bass and allow that to become a song in the kind of jazz tradition,
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it was up to me, we'd probably never have a hit song. You know what I mean? Because I don't usually come up with the songs that are real popular hit songs. I mean, in terms of, the music that are initiated by the bass. I mean, that's more you and John, And if it was up to me, we'd have a bunch of B-sides and art songs,
Right, you give us our unsuccessful side.
Yeah, I'm responsible for the part that no one cares about.
No, my God.
Yeah.
No, we'd be nothing without the part that no one cares about.
Do you see the canyons of Fifth Avenue?
I do.
That's so nice.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's really about the simple pleasures of, loving somebody and going on a walk with them, and it doesn't get much better.
Yeah.
You can try to make it better, but you won't really get any better.
Yeah.